Reality TV never sleeps, and neither do the headlines. Buckle up because tonight we're breaking down 5 stories the internet cannot stop talking about. First up, Courtney thought she was tossing casual shade until Tiffany popped out and dropped that now iconic Do Better clapback. The mics caught it, the internet replayed it, and now fans are split. Team Courtney or Team Tiffany? Meanwhile, one broom, yes, one broom, nearly tore a household apart. Jenny's infamous kitchen showdown with her mother-in-law is back in the spotlight, and viewers are still gasping over that jaw-dropping cultural clash. And then, Cortney at the Tell-All. Golden gown, sheer gloves, and those stockings that stole the show. Was Belle from Beauty and the Beast or a Miss Piggy moment gone wrong? Either way, she owned the comment section. Next, a wholesome family picture from Adnan and Tigerlily turned into a digital battlefield. From headscarves to harsh accusations, the internet dissected every pixel, and even their baby wasn't spared the drama. And finally, TLC just dropped a fiery Happily Ever After Season 9 teaser complete with deportation scares, shocking confessions, and baby bombshells. From Gino and Jasmine's chaos to Adnan's controversial storyline, this sneak peek has fans bracing for a wild ride. Trust me, you don't want to miss a second of this breakdown. Let's dive straight into our opening story, Courtney versus Tiffany, the clapback heard round the world. It all started innocently, or maybe not so innocently, when Courtney thought she could slip in a few sly comments off camera. A chuckle here, a side remark there, the kind of shade reality stars usually think they can get away with. But this time, the mics were on and Tiffany was listening. And instead of letting it slide, Tiffany popped her head out from behind the curtain and hit Courtney with that now iconic Do Better clapback. The timing, impeccable. The delivery, brutal. The internet, absolutely obsessed. Fans immediately clipped the exchange, slowed it down, and posted it across every platform. One viewer tweeted, "Bethany Palmer, Courtney's chuckle at the end, chef's kiss." Another admitted they laughed so hard when Tiffany emerged out of nowhere, calling it reality TV gold. Imagine the perfect jump scare combined with the perfect comeback. That's what this moment gave fans. But here's the twist. The fandom is wildly divided. On one side, you've got the Tiffany loyalists. These fans live for her unfiltered honesty. Comments like, "I freaking love Tiffany," and "She tells it like it is," are plastered all over Instagram Reels and TikTok edits. Tiffany's defenders argue she's the only one brave enough to call Courtney out on her sneaky ways, and they're crowning her the queen of real talk. On the other hand, Team Courtney is standing tall. For them, Courtney isn't sneaky, she's real. She chuckled after being exposed, completely unbothered, which her fans saw as proof that she thrives in the spotlight, drama or not. One fan wrote, "She's the realest of the cast. She says it how it is, and that's why I like her the most." Others compared her to iconic reality TV pot stirrers like Debbie from The Girls' Room or even OG housewives like Vicky Gundovan. In other words, Courtney was born for this chaos. Meanwhile, the neutrals, the fans who just sit back with popcorn, are eating it up. For them, the feud is exactly why they tune in. Without Courtney throwing shade and Tiffany clapping back, there would be no season-defining moments. One viral TikTok stitched the scene with a caption reading, "This is the fire we live for." Even the shipping crowd got involved, with some insisting Courtney and Colt are perfect for each other and meant to be, as if the drama is just foreplay for a messy but iconic relationship. And that's the thing with reality TV. Conflict fuels connection, and the audience never misses a beat. At the end of the day, what could have been a forgettable bit of shade has turned into the talking point of this season. Was Courtney exposed, or was Tiffany just stirring the pot to stay center stage? The jury's still out, but the receipts, the memes, and the endless fan debates have officially locked this moment into reality TV history. Stick around, because just when you thought the drama couldn't get more awkward, it does. We're heading straight into Jenny's infamous kitchen showdown, where a missing broom sparked one of the wildest culture clash debates in 90 Day Fiance history. Sumit's parents arrive, expecting warmth, tradition, maybe even a cup of tea. Instead, the spotlight shifted straight to Jenny's kitchen and specifically to her cleaning habits, or lack thereof. The tension broke wide open when Jenny was asked to bring out the broom, and she admitted almost casually that she didn't know where it was because she never used it. Cue the collective gasp heard across the internet. The look on Sumit's mom's face, pure disbelief. Viewers immediately clocked that this wasn't just about sweeping the floor. This was about respect, expectations, and a deep clash between cultures and generations. Suddenly, a dusty corner turned into the ultimate symbol of dominance and control in a household divided. Fans online wasted no time roasting the moment. One comment that went viral read, "Jenny says she doesn't know where the broom is. That's because she never uses it." Another chimed in with, "My Polish mama wouldn't even step foot in that kitchen. She'd burn it down first." The memes practically wrote themselves, and Jenny's broomless revelation became a shorthand for the entire messy dynamic of her relationship with Sumit's family. But beyond the laughter, the debate cut deep. Some viewers defended Jenny, pointing out that she's in her own home and deserves the freedom to live the way she wants. For them, Sumit's mom came across as overbearing, nitpicking at something that shouldn't even matter. Others, though, argued the opposite, siding firmly with the mother-in-law. "Cooking without cleaning is unforgivable," one commenter declared, adding that Jenny's neglect was flat-out disrespectful. And then there's the uncomfortable generational twist. Jenny is actually older than her mother-in-law. Watching her be lectured about sweeping by someone younger only fueled the drama. Fans pointed out how surreal it was to see a 65-year-old being scolded like a teenager, with one viral post captioned, "Grounded at grandma age." The internet also turned its focus on Sumit himself. While his mom unloaded her judgment, Sumit stood off to the side, smirking, and fans noticed. "Why is he just standing there? He can clean too," one viewer ranted. Another joked, "Forget the broom. I want to send Jenny a whole cleaning crew at this point." The silence from Sumit, his refusal to step in and defend either woman, became its own subplot. Meanwhile, the memes only multiplied. TikToks popped up of people dramatically searching their kitchens for missing brooms, while Instagram edits compared Jenny's kitchen to an archaeological site. For some, it was hilarious reality TV gold. For others, it was an uncomfortable reminder of the strict hierarchies in families like Sumit's, where mother-in-laws hold enormous power. And buried under all the humor, there was an undeniable tension. Was this really about dust, or was it about control? One sharp-eyed fan summed it up. "This won't end well. Jenny is her own woman. She won't be told what to do by anyone, not even her mother-in-law." Another added, "Train wreck incoming." What could have been a throwaway squabble over a broom became a cultural flashpoint, sparking discussions about independence, tradition, and whether Jenny and Sumit's love can survive the constant pressure of family expectations. Keep it locked, because if you thought a messy kitchen was shocking, wait until you see a tell-all outfit that set the internet on fire. From golden gowns to gloves and stockings that sparked endless memes, Courtney's look had everyone talking. From the second Courtney sat down on that couch, viewers forgot about the arguments and immediately zeroed in on her wardrobe. The golden gown shimmered under the lights, the gloves caught the camera's glare, but it was the stockings, the tights, the holes, whatever you want to call them, that stole the spotlight. Fans lit up social media with one-liners that spread like wildfire. Some compared her to Belle from Beauty and the Beast, while others went straight for the jugular with Miss Piggy jokes. One viewer wrote, "She looks like she raided Grandma's pantyhose drawer from 1902. Another chimed in, "Granny pantyhose, why the tights? Lo, why?" And then came the circus comparisons. "She looks like a trapeze artist in training," one fan laughed, while another said she was giving gold dust from WWE. The gloves didn't escape criticism either, adding fuel to the memes with captions like, "Is she headed to a burlesque act or the tell-all?" But it wasn't just the look, it was her whole vibe. Fans accused Courtney of stirring the pot while dressed for a roast she didn't know she was starring in. One comment summed it up, a gossip queen in granny hose. Another simply called her an airhead, while others went even harder with words like mean, desperate, and trying way too hard. Still, not everyone piled on. A small but vocal group came to her defense. She can wear what she wants. Leave her alone, one supporter posted, racking up dozens of likes. Another insisted Courtney is naturally gorgeous, just styled all wrong. For them, the golden gown wasn't a failure, it was just a misfire. The divide turned into its own sideshow. On one side, the roast crew, on the other, her defenders, and right in the middle, Courtney, who somehow managed to overshadow every single dramatic reveal at the tell-all by simply showing up. The memes, though, are what locked this moment into reality TV legend. TikTok edits looped the camera pans to her stockings, while Instagram reels mashed up Courtney with Disney princesses, Miss Piggy gifs, and old Hollywood burlesque posters. Fans kept tagging her with hashtag pantyhosegate and hashtag golden gloves, and one edit even went viral with the caption, "She may not have won the tell-all, but she won meme of the year." Her behavior didn't help her case either. Viewers pointed out how awkward she made the room feel, jumping in with catty remarks, laughing a little too hard, and interrupting conversations. It gave critics ammunition, with one blunt post reading, "If she wanted attention, mission accomplished." Others speculated that she leaned into the theatrics on purpose, because even bad press is still press. By the end of the tell-all, whether fans loved her, hated her, or just couldn't look away, Courtney had managed to dominate the online conversation. And that's the secret sauce of reality TV. You don't need to win, you just need to trend. And Courtney trended hard. Don't touch that dial, because the drama doesn't stop at fashion faux pas. Up next, we're diving into the family photo that had fans accusing Adnan of being controlling and Tigerlily of losing her independence. Yep, this one turned wholesome into hostile real fast. At first glance, it looked wholesome. Tigerlily in oversized sunglasses and a modest outfit, Adnan in mirrored shades, and their son stealing the spotlight with his big smile. But within minutes of the photo hitting social media, the comment section turned into a battlefield. Fans zeroed in on Tigerlily's covered-up look, convinced it signaled a dramatic change in her life. Dozens of commenters accused Adnan of pressuring her into converting to Islam. One wrote, "She promised she'd never cover her hair. What happened?" Another called her brainwashed, while more went further, labeling her a doormat. The words controlling and creepy got thrown at Adnan more than once, as fans speculated that religion wasn't just faith in this relationship, it was a weapon. And it didn't stop with Tigerlily. Some commenters went disturbingly far, aiming cruel remarks at the couple's baby. Snarky predictions about his future upbringing, comments about his looks. It was brutal. What should have been a celebratory moment quickly spiraled into one of the harshest fan pile-ons we've seen this season. Others lamented how much Tigerlily's image had shifted. Longtime followers remembered her vows to stay true to herself, promising she'd never compromise her style or independence. To them, this new look wasn't just fabric. It was a flashing warning sign. One viral post read, "She left one controller only to marry another." But in classic reality TV fashion, there was pushback. A smaller but passionate group defended the couple. "If she did convert, it's nobody's business. Leave that girl alone," one fan fired back. Others focus on the positive, praising their son's cuteness and the family's seemingly happy energy in the photo. For these defenders, the outrage was nothing more than fans crossing the line into personal territory. Still, the overwhelming tone leaned dark. Comment threads filled with speculation about whether Tigerlily had abandoned her other children, accusations that she gave up her independence, and warnings about her future with Adnan. One comment that gained hundreds of likes bluntly read, "She's trapped," and the sad part is, she doesn't even see it yet. The story took on a life of its own, bleeding into forums, fan groups, and TikTok reaction videos. Edits circulated showing Tigerlily's past outfits compared to now, with captions like, "Then versus now. What changed?" Others used the family photo as a backdrop while narrators warned about controlling relationships. And all of this from a single snapshot. No screaming fight, no camera-flung wine glass, no scandalous text messages, just a photo. And the internet dissected every pixel. That's the power and the danger of living under reality TV's microscope. Stick around, because if you thought a family photo caused drama, wait until you see the new TLC teaser. Deportation fears, shocking confessions, and baby bombshells. Season 9 of Happily Ever After is promising chaos like never before. Let's break it down. TLC is serving up a fiery sneak peek that promises every couple will hit a breaking point. First up, Gino and Jasmine. If you thought their marriage was already a roller coaster, buckle in. The teaser shows Jasmine in tears as Gino makes the jaw-dropping call to immigration, literally threatening to get his wife deported. Fans lost it. One comment went viral. Imagine marrying a man who calls ice on you during a fight. Meanwhile, Jasmine admits she's scared, trembling as she confides to producers. But just when you think that's the end of her arc, another bombshell. Matt Brandis suddenly proposing. Talk about whiplash. Then we've got Andre and Libby. These two are apparently done playing the back-and-forth game in America. The teaser confirms they're planning a permanent move to Moldova. Cue family meltdowns, screaming matches, and Libby clashing with Lauren in a feud that looks ready to explode. "You really think you did nothing wrong?" Lauren asks, while Libby fires back, "I didn't do anything wrong." The trust? Gone. Meanwhile, Adnan and Tigerlily are front and center again, and if fans thought the family photo was controversial, this teaser turns it up another notch. Not only is Adnan caught insulting Tigerlily's religion, actually calling her a demon, but he's also shown demanding she convert before their baby arrives. Then, in a total whiplash moment, we see him softening, learning to change diapers and cradling their newborn. The internet is already debating villain added or redemption arc. Over in Florida, Jovi, Yara, Alexi, and Lauren play a round of Never Have I Ever that spirals way off course. The jaw dropper? Jovi casually admits to peeing on his partner during sex. The stunned faces around the table were priceless. Fans are already clipping it for meme history. But that's not all. Cara confronts Guillermo about potential infidelity, asking the question no partner ever wants to hear. "Have you fucked somebody else since we've been married?" Guillermo's face, caught in 4K, says everything, even though his lips stay sealed. The suspense is killing fans online, with one Reddit thread titled, "That's the face of a guilty man." And let's not forget Julia and Brandon. Their storyline turns vulnerable as they open up about fertility struggles. It's a rare, quiet moment in a storm of chaos, but it adds emotional weight to an otherwise explosive season. If you're living for the mess, don't just watch. Join in. Smash that like button, hit subscribe, tap the bell so you never miss an upload, and drop your hottest takes in the comments. And hey, follow us on socials for even more behind-the-scenes tea you won't catch here. And here's your tease. Tomorrow, we're diving into the next round of chaos that could blow the lid off the entire franchise. Trust me, you're not going to want to miss it. This is Paper Highlighter, and until next time, stay bold, stay messy, and keep that gossip glowing.